Hi friends, I'm recording this video in English upon request. That is four Indian layers. They shared my salaries in Montana project in Helena, Montana, that is in 2010. So I'm writing my story of life, and the same thing I'm recording it. Here is the end client. So first of all, why I am recording, many people in America do not know many things, especially Americans. They think that it's only outsourcing companies, but not the other middle vendors. Point one. Another point is many people outside America also do not know, but Indians in India, they claim their people, their sons or daughters created, son-in-laws or daughter-in-laws created companies taking people there. Like that is the projection, wrong projection. So I told once you understand this video, if any such Indian parents in India tell their kids are creating employment in US, just slap them with chappal, whatever. Okay, let's come. This is the US client. It's in Helena, Montana. There is a prime vendor. The prime vendor is not for this client. He sits in a small room in Florida. Of course, he has a full-time job elsewhere. And another Indian, Telangana Telugu Indian from Michigan is the next layer. Another Telangana Telugu Indian from the same Michigan, another layer. And then H1B petitioner, and then Kumar. See? So like this. So the salary is 10,400. Let us approximately make it $11,000 releasing to every month. Generally every week client release, but here it is 1 month release to this guy. This guy and this guy write 90 days bond or whatever the cycle. So then this guy to this guy 90 days, this guy to this guy 90 days. He send everything to India and then return bring it and then pay the salaries to the employees. So he always say vendors are not paying, but by law, by H1B book rule, he is supposed to pay. And if it is outsourcing company, Indian outsourcing company, many 100% are their Indian outsourcing companies employees who are working in technical field. They are like a frog in a well. They don't know what's happening outside. If it is Indian outsourcing company, the delivery manager insert one layer, the HR manager insert one layer. So that means if it is Indian outsourcing company, will work 24/7 for 8 hours pay, may not pay also. It is more than 5 layers. So this is the story. So then the payment gets stuck. Generally what happens, these Ganta companies it's called, they take this money of 3 months or 4 months, it is just a website LLC, right? They shut down the website, change the phone number and they vanish with that money. So you can imagine the money amount. So in such scenarios, several times it happened. This guy say you pay 50%, he pays 50% for attorney's fees to fight with them. Where do you fight? They're small pawn shop, it's all fair. I don't know how to explain in English. They are running in a small room, a toilet size of room. They sit in a place, and they claim it is a LLC or shop, whatever. And then client, whatever. So 90 days, right? So can you imagine this 4 into 94 multiplied by 90? That time I get my first salary, $1,000. So 1,000 also they took it. This guy took it back for a reserve, either for a green card or for what, to pay when you don't have a project. So they took it back basically. Then I told client this is happening and then to speed up, but they don't do. So then at the end of the project, the client came to me and said, Kumar, we cannot pay $11,000 a month. The billing is less. If you join full time, it will be around $5,000. It's a big amount for me, right? Then or at least if it's not big, there are no layers. Then I said yes, and then he took me to his office. He is the head of that chief officer. It's like a CIO or CTO, imagine. Then I direct report. So then he called HR on the conference call, and HR said, "Do you have a green card?" Their ends matter. We both are felt like depressed because he wants to hire me full time, right? It is not 40 hours required. It's a government job basically, 32 hours in a week with lots of benefits and whatever my life said. But then he spent in Google search what is green card and all. That is the first time actually I came to know what is green card in depth. So this is what happening in America. Not knowing this, many now people can read the comments, filthy comments. Some they write, "Why are you in America?" Yeah, now imagine I'm going to Africa tomorrow. If I explain a problem in Africa, do you say flee Africa to India? Not right. So that's how Indians across every client they form like that. And I met some American ex-colleagues. They said, "Kumar, we don't know what is Indian outsourcing companies." I don't want to name the company names. So before mainframe, they all have full-time jobs. After that, Indian outsourcing companies came. All of them become contractors for 20 years, 30 years. So it is not just you have a US citizenship or a green card. 100% is not guaranteed that you can get a full-time job, because already most of the clients have American prime vendors as a wall layer or Indian prime vendors as a layer, right? So you cannot bypass them. That is a scenario that I have explained in Telugu. Yeah, this is what I just showed. So my salary is $1,000, but here it is 10,400. That's how the guys. While I was working in Montana in 2010 year, that's from my experiences, and I have showed the screenshots of the invoice. Thank you for watching this video.